All right, so this is a Tuesday night video. This is a different one for everybody because it's a Royal Rumble. It's an all-in ultimate rapid fire, which is, I guess, some bonus content from our podcast on Monday, which was a marathon. Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey.
Good, man.
Good.
So just I won't even run through the names. You're all here.
They're in
Do you hate us after that episode, man? Do you just hate us now?
Man, all right. So we're going to do some more rapid fire, but this time I'm just going to fire off the questions at you guys. You don't have to do anything but answer them. It also keeps me out of the firing line. So.
Yeah. You're scared. You're scared.
We'll start with Jarrett. Okay, during the great battle of HD DVD and Blu-ray, which team were you on?
Blu-ray all the way, and JB decided to go HD DVD in the beginning. I couldn't fucking believe it. I'm like, Sony's put a Blu-ray player inside their PlayStation, JB Hi-Fi. And soon enough, after about 3 months, we started stocking Blu-rays, and then HD DVD died an awful death and was thrown into a trestle table at the front where people bought them for $3 a piece. Blu-ray all the way, man. Blu-ray all the way.
All right, so up to Guillermo. What were your thoughts on Jay and Silent Bob reboot?
I've never been a fan, to be honest. Look, I didn't mind Clerks, and that was about it. So yeah, I'm pretty indifferent, to be honest. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
I wish I had more to go on.
Anyone else want to field that one?
I mean, I think once you get over not expecting it to be being a good movie, it's okay.
It's okay.
Like the lowest bar available.
Yeah, like I was like, I put it on. I'm like, oh, this is pretty bad. And once I got over that, I was
Didn't
like,
I tell you it was all right too? I was
I
like,
think so.
yeah,
Yeah.
what's the new Jay and Silent Bob reboot? It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Once again, that sounds like my sex life. It's exactly the same thing.
It's okay.
How bad did you think it was going to be?
Yeah. Needless to say, I bought it though. So I'm an idiot.
You're a completist, though.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's true.
All right. So, Adam.
Yeah.
Is it time for a sequel to The Big Chill?
Are they still all alive?
Think so.
Are we gonna
Does
have
it
to
matter?
John
Yeah.
Hurt is definitely.
Yeah,
John Hurt's
yeah.
definitely alive. He's
How
up for it.
about like a sequel?
You mean William Hurt?
William Hurt,
sequel,
sorry,
but
not John
made out of
Hurt.
CGI.
Meg
John
Tilly's
Hurt-
retired,
John Hurt-
I think.
Isn't John Hurt dead?
John Hurt's passed
Yeah,
away.
he died.
Yeah.
He passed
He
away,
died,
unfortunately.
yeah. Only a couple of years ago. It was a few days after I finished watching Chud as well, which he's in. And I was, heartbroken.
Well, that was an unfortunate digression.
Thanks, Jared. That's awesome.
I feel good about this.
Yeah, this is good. This is good.
All right, this is all right, Ben. This one has to be for you. Let me get through it. So the main faces on the posters of all 5 Scorpion King movies are Dwayne Johnson, Randy Couture, Ron Perlman, Billy Zane, Lou Ferrigno, and Zach McGowan. Who are you going to put on the 6th poster?
Ooh. Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Makes sense.
I really like his action movies.
Yeah, right. I was not expecting an answer, so good one.
Oh, right. No, bring it on. More Scorpion King.
Hell yeah.
More Scorpion King.
And and can you imagine with Stone Cold Steve Austin, the bald head and the mustache, nothing says Scorpion King like baldness and facial hair.
Period appropriate.
All right, Jarrett, we're back to you, mate. Rank these from best to worst. Almost an Angel, Lightning Jack, Flipper, and Crocodile Dundee in LA.
Lightning Jack, Almost an Angel, Crocodile Dundee in LA, and Flipper last. And that's only because Flipper, it wasn't for my age. I was just a bit too old for it. But Lightning Jack is actually a really cool film. Admittedly, I've not seen it for a while, but I did dig it out on VHS from a box recently, and I'm going to rewatch it because I dug the fuck out of that movie. I saw it a few times theatrically.
Yeah.
At least he didn't say Charlie and Boots.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, Guillermo. What's
Oh.
John Carpenter's most underappreciated film?
Underappreciated. Probably They Live. I mean, I think They Live has a strong cult following, and movie nerds love it. But it's underappreciated in terms of where it stands along like The Thing and Halloween and stuff like that. They Live should be up there among them, or if not, in front of them. So yeah.
Yeah, cool. And particularly in today's world climate, definitely.
Oh, 100%. You see, I've seen some of those stills from the film have now become memes, which is insane to see. And it's like, okay, how many people are looking at those memes going, "Ha, that's hilarious," and not realize they're actually stills from a movie? But either way, it's cool that that's actually been brought back.
Well, it's interesting. Through all of my friends at Scarefest, about a month ago, I was watching all of their social medias, and a plane flew across Lexington in Kentucky and wrote "Obey" in the sky.
Jesus.
Wow.
That's awesome. No, it's awesome if it was like one of us doing it, and then we'd be like, "Hey!" But since we don't know who's doing it, we're like, "Fuck!" Yeah, great. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Adam,
awesome, though.
What's a movie that should be remade?
Oh. I'm thinking about something that's high concept that just didn't hit, that just didn't quite get me. Elysium. How about we go that? Like I thought that was a rad idea, and I wanted the exoskeletons, and I wanted that utopia world. Like it had so many good elements, but it just, for me, it didn't hit. So that's a high concept movie that we could go back to that world.
I want the movie that they trailered, not the movie they came out with, because the trailer set up a different
true.
movie.
The trailer got me so revved
true.
up, like with
That's true.
Jason Bourne with a shaved head with an exoskeleton. I was in.
Yeah.
I was in.
Yeah.
Would have been better with Stone Cold Steve Austin, I think.
They would have saved on hairdressing.
Yeah.
Right, Ben, I've got a 2-part question for you.
Okay.
The first one: would this video be better had I had the microphone in front of me? That's the first question, because I forgot to put the microphone in front of me.
Then yes. Yes,
Okay.
it would have been.
All right, so interesting. Next question. Next question. What's the best Pauly Shore movie?
Oh.
Ooh.
Who's that too?
I quite like Jury Duty. No, I'm kidding.
No, it's a
Biodome.
good film. What are you
Yeah,
talking
it is a good movie. I did actually like it. But Biodome is the best Pauly Shore movie
It's a classic. It's a classic.
because it stars Kylie Minogue and Teresa Hill.
And features the
And,
music of Men Without Hats.
Yes,
Mm.
and they mix up Iron Man and Spider-Man, theme songs,
Yeah.
which is always a special. I holds a special place in my heart because of that.
All right, we're back to Jarrett. This is the last one for you, mate.
All right.
If Peter Jackson got his shit together, which film of his do you want upgraded first?
Brain Dead.
Yeah.
Brain Dead. Definitely
Good
Brain
answer.
Dead. Yeah. And the original cut of Brain Dead, the New Zealand / Australian one, not the American one, that she is a little bit off. That's what I want.
Yep. All right,
And
Guillermo,
Heavenly
last-
Creatures. then Heavenly Creatures.
No,
Right.
Lord of the Rings, mate. Lord of the Rings.
All right, this one's for Guillermo. Do you prefer the director's cut or the theatrical cut of Donnie Darko?
I'm gonna say theatrical cut, because I saw the director's cut once. It didn't do much for me at all. But I've seen the original cut, as in one that came out in cinemas, so many times. Yeah, no, by far the original. I can't even remember what they did differently in the theatrical. I mean, the director's cut, but whatever it didn't matter.
Wasn't it a lot of musical rearrangement, mostly?
Musical rearrangement and all these
To be
weird
honest.
CGI segues with like
Yeah,
weird
wormholes.
waterfalls
Was it?
and stuff.
I think.
Yeah, it was-
I think no. The only thing they changed was they put the Tears for Fears version of Mad World rather than the Gary John Jules or whatever his name is. So that was really the
Is that
only,
it?
That's the only. No, that's the only difference. Yeah. They just put the original song in. And like, this is a lot faster and not as anywhere near as poignant.
I remember watching it and just thinking, cool. Can we just see the other one again?
Let's go back to the other one,
agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
All right, Adam, this one's for you. Last one. If you could tell those Bonehead Weekly guys in Kentucky to see one Australian film, which one would it be?
Like a new Australian film or just any Australian film?
Any.
Oh, Chopper, man, straight up. I was in New York, right? And I was staying with two Marines, and they were like, "You guys swear a lot and you drink a lot." And they're like, and they go, "You're really funny." And I'm like, "You want to see some funny shit?" And I made them watch Chopper, and they could not even believe it. They watched it like 3 times that night. They thought it was and they said this, and they said, "Do you want to go out? This is what you sound like." They loved it. It was great. And they go, "Why does he keep hurting people and then apologizing?" And I'm like, "Well, that's what we do as Australians."
Your answer should have been because he's a good guy. That's why.
Mate, I'm just misunderstood, you know.
Why would I shoot him and then take him to the hospital? That defeats the whole point of shooting in the first place.
They thought it was the funniest move they've ever seen, and and I said, "Mate, I grew up with people like this." I said, "He drinks down to my local pub," and they're like, "He does not." I'm like,
Never effing Barnos.
Yeah. Ben, your last one on the chopping block here, mate. As a fan of Jim Wynorski and Annie Sedaris, where do you stand on Uwe Boll?
I think I really like Uwe Boll. I think he's hilarious.
Good.
I've liked
him, not the films.
Yeah, not the films. I know. Like, have you seen that documentary where there's all of these scenes where he's just reading boxing magazines while the actors are doing their takes, and he's just not even like, he's like, "Yeah, did we get it?" It explains a lot. But I think he was the first guy to give Jason Statham like a lead
in the name of the king.
In the name of the king, and he had, I think Burt Reynolds was in that movie. Like, I enjoy Uwe Boll's movies. I like Postal and stuff, but yeah, I'm fine with Uwe Boll. I'm glad he exists. And I like that he gets angry and fights his critics. Like, I think that's
absolutely
hilarious.
Take him out in a boxing ring.
Yeah,
awesome. Well, yeah, I love Uwe Boll. That's why I asked the question. So, but I wouldn't I? So,
he's no.
Hey, Clint Howard sticks by him, and Ben Kingsley sticks by him, so it can't be all bad.
Yeah. And
they're called paychecks, Glenn, but that's all good.
He pays on time.
During the Q&A with the director of the doco,
Assault on Wall Street was awesome.
It was great. Although I hate Dominic, whatever his name is, I hate that guy.
Purcell?
But, and he's like, he's got his fat Dominic Purcell with his fat face. Says this guy with this face.
Fat
face.
Stay in prison.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. I wouldn't.
You wouldn't break him out.
I'd kill Wentworth Miller so he couldn't break him out. Just end that right now. He plays he's Dracula in the Blade movies, for Christ's sakes. I mean, what were they thinking?
Worst Dracula ever.
Well, one of them, yeah.
I mean, I did like him in Raw FM though. I liked that TV show.
That was good. That was good.
Show.
Raw FM. I liked Raw.
Yeah, but in the doco, the Uwe Boll doco, to get most of the guests, he had to promise that he wasn't just giving shit to Uwe Boll because they all genuinely liked him, which is, I mean, it's hard to it's hard to understand because maybe he's just nice to the actors, but all the behind the scenes stuff is just him being arsehole to crew and.
Isn't he running a restaurant now?
He certainly is, which I would love to go to in Canada. Yeah,
that can be our next episode.
Yeah,
I wonder if he fights like food critics.
That's it. When lockdown ends and we can all go overseas again, we should all go on a group trip to Canada and do an episode of the show in his restaurant.
Look,
I would give it one star just to see what he does.
Yes.
Just make sure you're up on your boxing skills beforehand.
Yeah, like 1 star. Let's go. Let's go, man.
But then we can do like a comical director's cut.
Yeah, where I get my ass kicked by a director. Yeah, and it's the director's cut because I get cut by a director. I get it. It's funny.
Anyway,
get ready for the director's cut. It'd be great.
I think it's fair to say that most of us are fatigued right now. I know I certainly am. But dudes, thanks for hanging around for the video. It's good fun, and we'll do it again when we can sort our shit out a little more appropriately.
I thought it was sorted, man. I had a great time. Thanks for having me, man.
It's fun.
Thanks, dude.
Thanks.
A blast.
Awesome.